Morning, good evening, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Josh Antaretnam. I'm the host of the Sports Psych Lab podcast, or the SP Lab for short. You're watching the second episode of Food for Thought. And so one of the keynote speakers at today's conference, his name's Chris Stewart. He was a former professional baseball player. On one of his slides, it was just text, and it said, you never know who is watching. Work like someone always is. And I thought it was pretty funny because the baseball team that I was working with last semester, their coach, he told his athletes the exact same thing word for word. And actually, I remember there's one practice where a scout showed up and just sat in the bleachers and just watched the practice. And the scout did not tell the coach, he didn't tell anyone that he was coming, just sat there on the bleachers, watched, and just did his thing, just took notes. So I think, the quote it rings really true. And what I really like about the quote is that it doesn't apply to just athletes in this context, but it applies to each and every one of us. And that's what I love about performance psychology, sport and performance psychology, is that it applies to each and every one of us in so many different ways. And the topics always, they overlap with each other. It's just so fascinating. That's some food for your brain to digest. And one final question: when was the last time you worked hard, even though you knew that nobody else was watching?